Hi, my name is Winslayet, and welcome to my video on how to get a second Dragon Lord in Age of Wonders 4. I saw this strategy on Reddit a couple months ago. They were able to get a dragon to spawn in using the Pantheon system, an event called Gadir's Aid, around turn 32 to get their dragon, but I was having a lot of trouble getting that to spawn in my test game, so I ended up using console commands. I ended up using I think it's all heroes in order to get this guy to appear in the list of heroes after I had made him a Pantheon hero. I think I completed a map with this guy, and then I used this command to get him to appear in this list of guys that you can recruit here. Right now you can see I don't have a long list because I think I reloaded in here, but if I go in here, it'll generate all of the heroes that are off map, including your Pantheon one. So if you want to just start a single player match, you can get a second dragon using console commands in single player. But I think even in multiplayer, the Pantheon lords or the Pantheon heroes can spawn in. They're just very unlikely, and I think it depends on the host. I could be wrong about that. So if you know a little bit about how Pantheon heroes work in multiplayer, I'd love to know more about that in the comments section down below. Alright, so I just reloaded back to the beginning of the game, used all heroes to show off basically that this is where this guy appears in the list, and if you want that to be the only hero in the Gadir's Aid event, what you want to do is you want to go to the main menu and toggle off all of your other Pantheon leaders. I believe I actually just went through and deleted them all, but yeah, this guy's the only one, so I think if I get that event, this is the only hero that I can recruit. And I did want to give a small shout out to the inspiration of this video, to this Reddit post here talking about Pantheon Dragons being able to get higher in future games. This is by NTW2, and yeah, they figured this out pretty quickly. I think like right around July 20th when the DLC came out. So that's pretty impressive, and I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen more people talking about this. It's a very interesting strategy. The other thing I wanted to go over was this event. What it actually looks like when you get it around turn 30 is pretty similar to this. I think this screenshot is back from when there was a different interaction between heroes and the hero cap. I think it used to be a hard hero cap that you couldn't go over, but nowadays now you can go over it, and there's like a penalty. I think it's Imperium and gold in the current version of the game. If anybody knows more about the conditions that trigger this event, the Gadir's Aid, I'd love to know more. I imagine that if you're winning, you're less likely to get this event than if you're losing, but I don't actually know those numbers. I tried to look it up in the resource editor, but this type of thing doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think around here it says something about it might start around turn 15. The duration is 30 turns, so I guess it only can happen every 30 turns or so, and there's like maybe one condition here, but I don't know how this stuff all works together. This part doesn't make much sense to me. And then we have our yeah, like other tags basically. But yeah, that's everything I had for you this week. I'll see you around. Have a good one.